fuck you and fuck you. We're back, guys. It feels good to be back. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel good to be back in the saddle with you. You know me, you know the drill. I'm asking you to settle down, put the kids to bed, get some snacks, get some popcorn, do everything you gotta do, and let's have a fun episode. Who's ready for that? That's what I thought. Come on, let's go. Let's jump right on into it. Right off the bat, this episode's got some of the usual and some of the unusual. And to start off with, things are going to get pretty of the latter. So a few weeks into lockdown, people started getting pretty bored, and these viral trends started appearing here, there, and everywhere. You've seen these, right? People know what I'm talking about, yeah. Well, one of these trends was for people to drink an entire pint of beer and then nominate their friends to do the exact same thing. It was pretty fun. It was, it was like, we felt united across the fucking internet. It was cool. So I thought I would take that idea, remix it, and drink an entire pint of milk. Fresh ways. As a little goof, as a little ha-ha, very funny.
I see what you did there.
Thanks for the nomination. Of course, I then had to nominate some of my pals, my friends, to drink a pint of milk. I never thought they'd actually do it. We had this dude drinking a pint of milk. We had this moron drinking a pint of milk. Look at this guy, he's drinking some milk. This motherfucker right here is drinking some milk. What the fuck? She isn't even drinking milk. That's not milk. As the isolation progressed and I got a little bit more experimental, a little more relaxed, and my sanity became insanity, I decided to break some of my sacred rules. I just ordered some chicken.
I haven't eaten meat in a while.
And suddenly I
Craved the flesh.
feel it inside my stomach. Oh. I don't regret it. It wasn't the healthiest decision I've made, but we've all been there. Times are uncertain. You got to live in the moment. That's what life is about. I think everyone can agree with that. To try and balance things out and keep the body healthy and fit and cool and well, I went for my go-to exercise. So, as you can see, I have my helmet on. I was preparing to go on one of my famous bike rides. I was going to go into central London and see the sights. So I went to go get on my bike, which used to be suspended on this wall, but it fell off. So it's now locked up outside in the environment. And I walked up to my bike and there was no wheels on said bike. Shit. The chain had been cut, and in fact the entire front section of the bike no longer exists. It exists, but it's just not connected with its body. I'm not shocked or surprised. I'm a little hurt. But I was mentally prepared for this sort of thing to happen eventually. So it's fine. Maybe I'll start driving around the place. Maybe I'll get a skateboard. This has kind of opened up the realm of possibility. So this hasn't hindered me, you thieves, you dirty little scoundrels. This has in fact aided me in only widening my vision for transportation. You fucking Look at this. This could be a children's playground ride. Hell yeah, dude. And here I am, a few weeks later, and they've come and taken the frame. I don't know when exactly, but the frame is gone. So if it was the same group of people, they've stripped apart my bike, and on 2 separate occasions, and they've rebuilt it somewhere else. As a sort of punishment for the lack of exercise I was getting in the outer world, I decided that I was going to do mental exercises in the inner world. And I think photo scanning is very much an exercise in patience. It's by no means a pleasurable experience.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael Jackson here. Today we're going to be scanning in some of my photos from my photo album.
Basically very simple, you know, take photos which are in physical copy and like turn them into digital copy so that my children and their children can more easily access photos of me in years to come. Hey, that reminds me of a joke.
50 years from now, people will be going like, hey, you want to see 100,000 pictures of my great-grandfather? I got him right here, plus everything he did every day of his life.
Hey. But it's definitely worth having all these digital copies of photos that I can send to my friends so freely. Okay, now we're back with a classic. I know, it's not the funnest thing in the world, but along with scanning, it's one of those things you've got to do, and in the long term, I think we all benefit from it, you know?
So I have this new computer and the Wi-Fi receiver is in the back side of it and it is on one side of the room and the Wi-Fi router is in the other room on the other side. So I think that I need to switch my room around so that the Wi-Fi receiver is near to the Wi-Fi router. Thank you. Let's go dark mode. Bang. Step 2 is initiating the cool tunes. Let's go. Seamless. Uh-oh. I've just realised that one of the things that I'm moving is the computer, so I can't have the funky tunes. I never sleep, because sleep is the cousin of death. Can we just bring it in, yeah? Can we just bring it in? Big comment. No, man. No. Oh. And with one big pickup. There we go. Oh, come on, come on. New York state of mind. Oh, mother. Oh, God, we gotta take down the frame so that there's space. Just coming down. Coming down. Coming down. Coming down. It's just, look, Ma, I'm on TV.
It's our constitutional right that is being infringed on.
It's our constitutional rights being infringed upon.
It's not a coincidence.
As an American. Oh, yeah? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Only one, I don't think so. No. Everyone loved Oasis. Background, there's this fluctuating level of mental health, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then over the course of 10 or 15 years, there are several very serious, what's the best way of putting it, episodes?
Yeah.
Come on, Bob. All that's left is this. Don't know where I can put that. Shit. shit. I've also found that doing these little tasks makes you feel like you've done work for the day and sort of justifies the hours of relaxation time that you end up doing after the fact. I love films. I love films. What can I say about films that hasn't already been said? They're pretty cool. So sometimes I'm gonna watch them.
You know what I feel like watching? A classic film. An absolute all-time classic, a fighting film. A film from the collection. Enter the Dragon. Let's get into it.
Boards don't hit back.
Enter the Dragon, it's a classic. It's just one of those films. It's had such an influence on the genre, on action films, on fighting films. It's kind of like James Bond, but done cool. Cool. There's that word again. Cool. It certainly had an influence on my work as an artist. My art. The ultimate way to keep the mind occupied is to create. We all know this. Come on, we know this. So naturally, I got to making again. Making art. Because I am an artist. I'm an artiste. I'm a fucking artiste. I am an artist. I'm sorry.
Oh, I ain't afraid to say it. I got quite a lot of cardboard in my collection. Look at my cardboard. I got quite a lot of cardboard.
We got all sorts of recognizable boxes here in the show. We got my Lego Simpsons house box. We got the infamous shelf box. We got the Squarespace. So we're gonna take all that cardboard and we're gonna shape it into a house for my little sister, Jeremina Fudge. So I think the first step is going to be to remove the branding from the Squarespace. Alright, this will be the base of the house, which we won't actually see. This is purely for peace of mind, to know that this is not a property of the Squarespace. This is its own thing. We're going to need two sturdy sides going up, and then we're going to have to create some sort of doorway, I think, where these polystyrene blocks are. Here. There. Always cut towards the body, so that if the knife just comes out all of a sudden, it stabs you straight in the chest. Oh, a lot of people ask, why do you work with cardboard? And it's because I'm all about taking materials that would otherwise be thrown away and turning that into something new. There's that YouTube channel, that guy that builds houses out of mud. It's cool, it's unique, but it's not relatable to the common man. Everyone has ordered stuff from Amazon. Everyone understands that cardboard is the future. Yeah. Now, we're gonna need a roof connecting the two. No. So the house isn't the strongest thing at the moment. It kind of tends to just collapse as soon as I remove this central pillar. But what I've started to do to kind of build up the structural integrity is layer it with bits of paper around the outside in a paper mache style. And I'm going to do that on the interior now. so I've finished gluing paper to the outside and inside. So now I'm feeling to maybe add a little decoration to the roof, and then start creating the doors, I think.
Polystyrene.
Star Wars. Yeah. But I don't, again, I don't think, yeah. Oh, hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Here's Johnny.
Hell yeah, dude. That's stability.
I'm in the house. Ah!
Now that the doors are assembled and officially a part of the house structure, I'm thinking we're going to add some decorative elements to said doors to sort of spruce it up a bit, and maybe create a fake window and during this process cover up the smiley Amazon face from Amazon packages, not the rainforest, because a smiling Amazon face would be more similar to that of a tropical smiling monkey than that of a smiling box from an evil corporation. Now that's a goof. I'm feeling to add a chimney of sorts, some sort of chimney construction on the top. That's very house-like, isn't it? Very house-like. I think it's time to give this thing a lick of paint. We're gonna go for blue as sort of the main house exterior color, and then for the windows we've got a nice white, bit of black, just for, I'm thinking, the roof area, just a bit of black. So here we are with the finished cardboard house. I'm pretty happy with it. I think my little sister, my little mierda, she's gonna be happy with this. I think the shade of blue came out quite well. It gives it a kind of space vibe, very good. You know, makes it seem more spacious, you know, bigger on the inside, bigger than it actually is. It took a lot of time, but it's quite structurally sound, I think, and I'm glad I put the amount of effort I did into building the house. It's got texture. It's an art piece. It's ready to be consumed. I'm gonna hop in there, guys, but I think I give this build a 12 out of 13. It was pretty good. So I'll see you in the next build. I'll see you at the next art show. And that's another episode from me. I hope you enjoyed it. I know you fucking did. I did pretty well. I think. Remember to smash that like button and do all that groovy stuff. Subscribe. You know, I'm gonna be making content, doing this, that, and the other thing. It's happening. You know, thanks for coming. Thank you all for coming. And remember, babies are not toys. Fuck yeah.